All right, hello, Cedric Kennedy here for CRS and commentary. I'm gonna sit here and do an all elite wrestling. Okay, this is the world title Eliminator tournament, and I am going to go through all the matches. Okay, all the matches. So we've already got that. Cassidy's already beaten Hobbs, which, yeah. And if you saw that match, it made no sense. Any case, so Moxley is going to, these are spoilers. It's all spoilers. So Moxley is going to defeat 10, and then Moxley's going to defeat Cassidy. So he's going to be in the finals on the left side of the bracket. So then you've got Bryan Danielson, who's going to defeat Dustin Rhodes. Then you got Lance Archer and Eddie Kingston. Does it really matter? Because they're kind of almost the same. So, but you know what? Lance Archer, I think he's going to go over Eddie Kingston. And then after that, Bryan Danielson will beat Archer. And then that's when you get to what they would call a dream match when it's not. So you've got Jon Moxley, which I call the Goon or X. He will be facing Bryan Danielson. So that's going to be your tournament finals. All right. Now, after that, after that gets started, it's going to be a more or less heated match. But Bryan Danielson is going to go over in that because he's the new addition and Moxley can take a loss. This is okay. You want to keep the fuel burning. You want to keep those coals hot with Bryan Danielson. And he's a more accomplished wrestler. He's a bigger, how can I say, mainstream name, where Goon is at best, he's an indie legend, where Bryan Danielson is a national legend in that, going on those regards, okay? Just to show level of epicness, all right? So Bryan Danielson's going to win, and this will be for the main title. So he's going to have to defend that every once in a while or whatnot, from full gear up, okay? That's where Bryan Danielson gets. So he got to fight to retain that right to go for the title. Because at Full Gear, that is where Hangman Adam Page is going to lose to Kenny Omega in probably a really messed up way, a way that don't look right after every single finishing move is kicked out of and most moves buried and whatnot. So Kenny Omega is going to do that. And then Bryan Danielson, he's going to go on, and then probably somewhere in the early part of next year, if not spring, is when he's going to win the title from Kenny Omega. So at that point, that's when you're going to get people trying to push CM Punk to go against Bryan Danielson, because they want to know who the best in the world is, considering the fact that Danielson has the title. So that's going to be heated up, and if AEW does it right, that's going to last for a very long time, at least until, one of their casino matches, their biggest event of the year. Unless they spoil it and have the title change on TV, which they seem to like to do. I don't know why. But yeah, that's going to be the whole thing that you're going to see out of AEW. So let's see if I'm right. With that said, hey, take care. Good night. See you next time.